top team in the First Division.
6 points clear at the top of the First Division. Sligo Rovers manager Sean Connor claimed all the pressure was on Cork City on Friday night, but the hosts showed no early nerves. 6 minutes in, Neil Fenn inches away from significant contact with Roy O'Donovan's cross. O'Donovan certainly started brightly. 9 minutes later, his slaloming run left several Sligo men in his wake. His shot, though, never troubled John O'Hara. O'Hara was called into action 2 minutes later, though. Good work from Liam Carney saw the ball eventually fall to Neil Fenn, who made room, but was denied by the Sligo keeper. And O'Hara, a key figure in Sligo's promotion push this season, again came to his side's rescue moments later with an instinctive save from George O'Callaghan's header. Sligo were holding firm, but the action was in the main heading in one direction. Joe Gamble showed good strength to carve out a shooting chance, but his effort carried narrowly off target. Cork were dominating, but 5 minutes before the break, it was the visitors who hit the front. Kodosevic's deep cross found 3 Sligo players unmarked. Michael Devine initially pulled off a superb save, but was helpless to deny Kupono Low on the rebound. But perhaps crucially, Sligo weren't to take that lead to the break. After centre-back Liam Burns fell heavily and was off the field for treatment, Cork took advantage when Dan Murray headed home from Fenn's corner in stoppage time. The sides retired on level terms at the break. The hosts came out strongly at the start of the second period. Liam Carney showed some neat footwork before firing across the face of goal 4 minutes in. And just 2 minutes later, Sligo suffered a major blow. Goalscorer Lowe sent off after tangling with O'Donovan, and with 40 second-half minutes remaining, the visitors were down to 10. The First Division side were pushed onto the back foot, and it took another intervention from O'Hara to deny John O'Flynn. And from the corner kick, Cork were left cursing their luck after firstly Captain Murray, and then Alan Bennett struck the crossbar from close range. As the half passed and Cork failed to find that second goal, Sligo would have been dreaming of a showgrounds replay. And when O'Hara saved well at the feet of George O'Callaghan, he sensed they might just get it. But the goal Cork were threatening eventually came 13 minutes from time. Roy O'Donovan again got in around the back, and when he clipped the ball past O'Hara, O'Flynn arrived to claim a typical poacher's goal. Rafael Crotaro's challenge on the rampaging O'Donovan was to then allow George O'Callaghan the chance to grab the insurance goal, and from the spot, it was a chance he took. O'Hara's contribution to a battling Sligo display certainly couldn't be underestimated, and after saving again from O'Callaghan in the 86th minute, he then denied Fenn's drive and got the luck he deserved when O'Flynn hit the crossbar on the follow-up. 3-1 had finished, a deserved win for the hosts. For Sligo, a defeat on a ground they could well be back at next season.
I think you just have to work hard and hope you get the rewards. It's a team game. We all worked hard, we scored 3 goals and an enjoyable performance. Semi-final of the Cup now to look forward to.
But knowing that a win would move them to within 2 points of leader Sligo Rovers. Here's the best of the action from that one.
Dublin City deservedly took the lead after half an hour, even though the penalty awarded in their favour could have been deemed harsh. When the ball connected with Liam Burns' hand, referee Neil Doyle adjudged the contact intentional and awarded City the spot kick. With manager Dermot Keeley looking on, up stepped David Freeman, who coolly placed the ball past John O'Hara. Dublin City with the ideal start. Sligo woke after the break and the equaliser soon followed the restart, but again it was not without controversy. With Paul McTiernan impeded in the box, Rovers claimed a penalty. Steve Feeney didn't await the whistle, however, and when the ball broke to him, he beat James Gallagher from 10 yards. Rovers then tried to press home their advantage, and when the ball was centred by Tim McCann, Paul Brown should have really hit the target. City came close to taking the lead again from this corner kick, which Dave Freeman headed against the post. Brown had the last clear-cut chance of the match, but his fine effort was well saved by Gallagher, and the sides had to settle for a point apiece.
Yeah, I'm happy with a point, and it maintains a 5-point lead with the game in hand. On the first half performance, we weren't great. Probably disappointed because I didn't feel Dublin created much. In the second half, we created a lot more. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're unbeaten and we're still top of the league.
Well, that's it.
Competition, Dublin City had home advantage against Limerick, but we start with the meeting of Sligo Rovers and Cobh Ramblers. Only 3 points separated the top two before kick-off at the showgrounds.
Within touching distance of a return to the top flight, Sligo Rovers knew that victory over second-place Cobh Ramblers would all but ensure promotion. A game played in difficult conditions saw Sligo take the early initiative, Paul McTiernan forcing a good save from James McCarthy. But the hosts did take the lead on the half hour, a moment McCarthy won't reflect on with any great satisfaction as he dropped the corner kick, McTiernan in the right place to capitalise. But Ramblers were to go into the break on terms, as right on the call of half-time, Michael Mulconroy flicked on David Warren's corner, Liam Burns with the unwitting final touch. A fine run from Mulconroy ended with a shot that carried narrowly over John O'Hara's crossbar early in the second period, before McCarthy came to the rescue for Cobh, denying substitute Steve Feeney. Late on, Ian Rossiter was to fail to convert a great chance. The draw, though, a better result for host Sligo, who stayed 3 points clear of Ramblers with 3 games remaining. Third and
Saturday night, Sligo Rovers had the chance to take the title when they entertained bottom of the table Athlone Town.
Their last home game of the season, and with over 5,000 fans packed into the showgrounds, Sligo Rovers could win the First Division Championship and automatic promotion to the Premier Division. Though virtually assured of promotion already, the team wanted to sign off with the final home win of the season. But Athlone it was who had the game's first opportunity when the Rovers left back Cupano Lowe missed his clearance altogether. Austin Skelly tried to capitalise, but he lacked the required accuracy and Rovers' early scare passed. It didn't take long for Rovers to create an early chance. Kieran Foley found room to cross. Sean Flannery's header had the power but not the accuracy to trouble Tyke Murphy, the Athlone goalkeeper. Rovers came even closer to scoring after 11 minutes. Ian Rossiter and Paul McTiernan combined before Rossiter drove a low shot which rebounded from Murphy's left-hand post. Rovers desperately unlucky not to open the scoring, and the follow-up opportunity was wasted. The home side had the only other opportunity of the first half when John O'Hara's long clearance was headed on by Flannery. Murphy did well to stop Paul McTiernan's goal-bound effort. The second half began as the first had finished with the Rovers on the attack. They looked to have a claim for a penalty when Flannery was pulled back as he prepared to shoot, but the claims fell on deaf ears. John O'Hara had been a virtual spectator for the entire game, but the Rovers goalkeeper had to be alert to clear Austin Skelly's close-range effort as Athlone tried to spoil the party. Flannery then got on the end of a Rafael Crotero cross, but his acrobatic effort was scrambled clear by Murphy. Then Rovers hit the woodwork again as Lowe's free kick had Murphy in trouble, but the crossbar came to Athlone Town's rescue this time. The final chance of the game fell to McTiernan, who ran through on goal, only for brave goalkeeping by Murphy to thwart the Rovers frontman, and Sligo Rovers were destined to finish their last home game without scoring. It was just the 4th time Rovers had failed to register a goal at home in the league this season. The final whistle, though, was greeted by relief and joy among supporters and players alike, as Rovers finally made the championship their own, and the promotion the town craved to the Premier Division was finally assured. After an absence of 5 years, Rovers are back in the big time, and with harps going in the opposite direction, Sligo will fly the Northwest flag next season.
Great stuff, congratulations. Well, Dermot Keely's Dublin City